Okay, so. Oh.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Sorry, before we start, Valer just popped in with a nickel, a whole nickel in bits. But he put hashtag charity at the end, and it says that $21,909 has been raised towards direct relief, and they'll be doing that for another 15 days. So guys, if you're in the charitable mood.
Yeah, definitely. No, quick side note. Yes, Twitch is allowing all the bits that are being bought throughout December to be donated to charity by doing that. So yeah, absolutely do it. Thank you, Valera, for doing that. All right, so first topic of tonight for today's podcast, we're gonna have Greg here actually talk about his thoughts on Smash Ultimate because he has the game, he's played it. I've been hearing an awful lot of people loving the game, people watching streams, people playing it, and going through story mode and multiplayer and whatnot. But don't take my word or anybody else's word for it. Take Greg's. So Greg, what do you think of Smash Ultimate thus far?
I'm really digging it. It's a bit different than past ones, as in like. So, certain characters now, actually every single character's ultimate is, or Smash is, it's not cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. Now what I'm saying by that is there are some that, like, let's take Sonic or Yoshi, for example, right? How you would control their ultimate. You would fly around the screen and sometimes fuck up and, like, be off the screen, like, away from the platform when your ultimate was done, and you would accidentally die. Like, that's no longer a problem because now Sonic and Yoshi have direct smashes. Their smashes do not require you to do an extra thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
if you activate Sonic's smash, you don't control him in supersonic mode. He flies in a zigzag type fashion across the screen trying to knock you up. And Yoshi's is like you have to just be kind of near the player to hit them with it, and then it goes into something very similar of Captain Falcon's, where you'll hit them with a Yoshi with wings, and then it knocks them into a screen where it just shows a bunch of Yoshis running over that player or that character, very similar to Mufasa getting killed.
Right. Yeah.
So stuff like that I really enjoy because there have been smashes in the past that feel very cheap. Here, I don't feel that any of them are cheap. So.
Okay. So one of the things I've noticed from a lot of people is, and it's funny too thinking about it because like in the modern age of fighters, like when you unlocking characters, like they're already come unlocked, or as the game is, and then DLC, if you buy it, will be attached to this or attached to the game. It's funny seeing Smash Brothers in this day and age still in the thought of like you have to unlock characters by playing much of the game, either multiplayer, single player, what have you, rather than have it all unlocked, or people even saying like, why is there an option, to pay to unlock all the characters? So it's kind of funny just kind of seeing that talk about the game.
Wait, did you say why isn't there? Is that what people are saying?
No, people are saying like like in this day and age of like of fighters.
No. Repeat what you said.
I said that I'll repeat the last sentence.
Not.
What
it sounded like you said was that people are complaining that you have to pay to unlock all the characters.
No. I'm saying that there's people saying that they kind of want that option to pay to unlock all the characters.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I kind of understand that, and the idea that like that's, like we live in the microtransaction era, so people kind of expecting it is definitely makes sense to me. People wanting it doesn't make any sense to me. Then again, it didn't take me that long to unlock all the characters, like maybe 5 hours tops. I would argue that the problem that I have is, oh my god, I just died. I would argue that the problem that I have is that there are too many characters. I know that sounds weird, but when you only get 8 out the gate and then you have to unlock everybody else, it becomes extremely daunting. Like to the point where it wasn't that much fun anymore.
I can imagine. I can imagine. So I mean, like if you're grinding for so long, to unlock everybody, it's gonna wear on you. Depending on how big of a Smash fan you are, that is too.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it does not make any sense to me that there were so many unlocks. That just straight up does not make sense. It should have been like you get 40 characters, some of them new, and then you unlock the rest. That's how it should have been, in my opinion. Having it be 8 and then you have to unlock 64. It's too much. Like just way too much. That being said, that's a minor complaint because again, it didn't take me long to unlock all of them. There's a way to cheat the system. And on top of that, like, there's so much fucking content in the game with a story mode, a side story mode, the online play, the classic mode. Like, there's just so fucking much to do. Like, I'm taking a break from it right now because there's just too much to do. So
I hear it. They definitely packed a lot of stuff into this game. Like and it definitely shows. Not to mention, like, they are continuing the game with more additional characters from the looks of it. So this game is nowhere near going to be, I won't say fully complete, but like void of any content.
Yeah. They're gonna like. Well, that's what I love about the spirits so much is that that's an indefinite way to keep adding new characters to the game. You know, like. I can't wait for Joker to be added to the game, which, by the way, spoiler alert, that was a thing. Not Joker from Batman, by the way, Joker from Persona 5. And, what I like about that... Why can't I kill that thing? Sorry. What I like about that is now we're going to get Persona characters... in Smash, and not just like, okay, so for example, with the spirits, I know I'm kind of
you're distracted, man.
I said it was going to be mindless, but the guys that I'm playing with aren't doing anything. I should just let them handle it, even if it takes them an extra couple minutes. What's really cool about that is when you play either World of Light or Spirit Board, you get to see characters from other franchises that you've played. So, for example, with Metal Gear Solid, you can see Meryl, you can see Otacon, you can see one of the ones I think is really funny is that you can see Pans Ortega. Now, if you know who that is, you know her fate. Which I assume you do. If you know her fate, great. Anthony, do you know her fate in the Metal Gear Solid games?
I do not. I need to play it, yeah.
So I think it was 4. Metal Gear Solid 4. You save her because a bomb was implanted in her.
Oh,
but she dies anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I did see that. That was in the trailer, actually.
Yeah, if you, I think it blows. Yeah, she blows up, or whatever. If you equip her spirit to your fighter in Smash, you start the match with a bomb.
Oh wow, that's crazy. At the same time, I've been hearing a lot of people who play into the single player mode. Like, there are some very creative things Nintendo is doing with some of the characters that represent that spirit in some capacity, which is really cool and creative.
Yeah, that's another thing about Spirit Mode that I really like is it's very creative on how you're fighting these spirits. Because it's not just like, when I go in and I'm about to unlock the spirit of, like, I don't know, Meryl from, not Meryl, but what was the girl's name that was on Moo Moo Ranch in Ocarina of Time?
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I forget her name.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
yeah, but let's say I'm about to go fight her. Like her thing will be that she's actually attached to like Zelda, right? And Zelda can only do like one specific type of attack that represents that character. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
no, yeah. It is definitely really cool what they're doing, and I really appreciate what they're aiming for with each
Yeah,
character.
But that's what I really enjoy about World of Light. That's what I really enjoy about the Spirit Board is that there's just potential for so much more, so much being added. So I really dig that. Classic mode is really fun because again, it's not just beat six levels of characters, then fight Master Hand. Some characters have special little things. So Yoshi's whole thing is that he has to fight dinosaur characters. And the reason I use quotation fingers is because he'll fight other Pokemon that look like dinosaurs or lizards of some kind. Charizard, Bulbasaur, what have you. There's one point where you fight King K. Rool. But his boss is not Master Hand. It's Rathlios from Monster Hunter.
Nice, that's awesome.
So it's things like that that make it fun, that make me want to play each. Dude, beating the game with either Richter or Simon is awesome because you fight fucking Dracula, full on. It's not a silly fight. His head is the only thing that takes damage in his Dracula form, and then his beast form, he's a goddamn pain in the ass.
Nice. I love it.
So
that's great.
That's what I love about it. That's what's so fucking cool. Like, and here's the thing about the Dracula model. It's only there. It's not a fucking trophy. Or not trophy, but yeah, it's not an assist trophy. Alucard is an assisted trophy, but not Dracula. So it's just a bunch of little things that just make me very happy that the game exists.
Nice. Awesome. Yep. And there you have it, guys. Greg's thoughts on Smash Ultimate thus far. Alright, going from one game that has an incredible